My goal is to provide value to every one of my viewers. If you didn't know, beyond creating videos on YouTube, I have a production company with my wife. We're a creative production company that produces video content for brands and our own internal stuff, and it's all focused primarily on storytelling. Storytelling has definitely become a buzzword, and it's not a buzzword. There's actual elements that create story. You look at a picture of a flower, and people often say, "What's the story of this picture?" And it's a flower. Who's your protagonist? Who's your antagonist? What's the goal that's being achieved? Story is key. But beyond all of that, there's this big debate or battle between how much marketing you do and how much creating you do. Now, as a creator, I love creating. Creating is probably the most fun I have in producing content, working at a job, however it is. But if all you're doing is creating and nobody knows about it, and your goal is to reach people, you're not doing much good. So finding that balance between marketing and creating has always been a big challenge for me. So how much do I share my content with people? Go to different platforms, put it on different social media sites, manage a continuous, constant, frequent posting to social media channels, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, which I hardly ever use. All of these different platforms have a benefit of sharing your content. Now, my content is, I love creating, but what I've come to discover is I like telling stories that connect with people, that will bring out some sort of emotional element that might inspire them to do something, whether it's vlogs, documented content, short films, feature films. Even in advertising, my goal is to provide value to every one of my viewers. And the marketing conundrum or the marketing battle is when you start marketing, oftentimes we think of marketing as trying to sell something, get people to give us something. But the matter of the fact is sure, I enjoy getting something, but the purpose of the content I'm doing is not so much to get something, but really to give something. And I think if people take marketing as less of a take idea, take relationship, like I need you to give me something, what if we took our marketing and shifted our perspective and treated it as, what can I give you? How can I benefit your time? You're already giving me time by looking at this content. How can I make this content as valuable as possible for the viewer so that they watch it, see value in it, share it with someone else, and that value that you are attempting to bring your viewer gets shared further and further and further.
I just had a chicken sandwich at a place called Birdie's, and not sure, but I may be partial to the one at home, Daddy's Chicken Shack. That's all. Plus, I share a ceiling with their floor.
Essentially, you reach more people, and your purpose, again, is not getting something, but to give something, and you have achieved your marketing goal by giving somebody value that gets stretched beyond your initial marketing campaign. The hard part is staying true to this and fighting the idea that you still have to take something. I guess the big thing that gets even deeper in this whole thought is, how can you provide something of so much value that people feel obligated to give you something in return? And making sure that when you do that, you're not expecting them to give you something back.